Oh, game. Don't want... Alright, hold on. Wouldn't let me back out. Okay. Quit. Quit. Rondo of Blood. Let's do this.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden.
Why is this in German?
Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
We've got subtitles, but they're going by real fast.
Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel.
You never make a pact with the devil, that's a bad idea.
Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis
Lot of hair,
mit
whoever
ihrem
this is.
sündigen Blut zu rufen. Sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, dem Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen.
Oh, she wasn't dead yet. That's rude.
Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels
Fledermaus.
annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
This was not originally a PlayStation game. This was originally, I believe, Sega Saturn. Or whatever the Japanese version of that was. Okay, there we go. What happens when I say end? Richter, perfect. Yeah, like I said, this game was originally only in Japan, but I believe it was the Japanese version of the Saturn. Or maybe it was Genesis? I don't remember. One or the other. Might have been Sega CD. Actually, yeah, I think it was Sega CD. Yeah, I studied German a little bit, but I've forgotten most of it. But I recognize, like, I believe Die Fledermaus is their word for bat, which is why they said it when they're talking about the transformations of a vampire. It's like, I think it translates as flying mouse or something like that. Because mouse means mouse, but I don't know what Fleder means. Although they spell mouse differently than we do. M-A-U-S. Well, that was an anime-ass intro and a half, wasn't it? Anyways, later on when they finally brought this game to North America, they ported it to the PlayStation Portable, which is basically what this version is. So this is going to look like PSP graphics. Hi, Death. Well, I guess I'm playing now. Playing suddenly. Ow, fuck off. This plays more like a classic Castlevania. It's not a Metroidvania. It's just Avania. I'm supposed to have some special moves I can do, but I don't know how to do them. Ow! Don't green head me. Jerk. Get out of here, dick. Dinner of flames. Mmm, let's eat some flames. Delicious. Yeah, this game is actually even older than Symphony of the Night. Ah, the axe. Thank you. Love it. This place looks like Simon's Quest. I don't know if I can read that sign. I tried to read the sign, but it wasn't working. God, they've got the same block textures. This is... I think this is the town from Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. Or one of the towns. Hey, it's this guy. Remember him from Symphony of the Night that we were just playing? Moonwalk. Well, Alucard's Moonwalk is cooler. A lot of the enemies from Symphony of the Night came from this game, originally. The money doesn't really matter, it's just points. This is a game with one of those games that has a score. As you can see at the top right now. I don't care about that, really. But hey. It exists. That's what the money bags are for. I don't think it does anything useful, so it's just like... I hit it up there, do I? Okay. The axe. Excuse me, sir. May I ask you a question? Yeah, I know. That pun was so bad I want to die, too. If you want original puns, you've come to the wrong place. We just revel in terrible dad jokes around here. Ah, there's the castle. Can I go to the right and do anything? Probably not. This game doesn't really have exploration. Oh, this is a boss. Oh, shit. This is why I like the axe. It's great for hitting enemies that are hard to get to otherwise. Item crash! Like that. That's a special move Richter can do that it does more damage than stuff usually does, but it also costs a lot more hearts. And every special weapon has its own little crash thingy. You pay bits to have a rotten tomato fly across the screen? I wish. I forgot I can do that. Yeah. Backflip. I'm gonna have to look up some of his other special moves because I don't remember how to do them. There's supposed to be something where he can rush forward with, like, light attacks. But I don't remember how to do it. Oh yeah, the classic music. Of course, Scotch Bunny, you do have to realize the flaw in your plan. You could pay bits to have a rotten tomato fly across the screen, I would be telling way more terrible jokes. Way more often. Again, bird. Stop it! Fuck. Get out of here, bird. Nobody likes you. Especially not me. Oh, fuck. Wrecked. I now don't have my axe anymore. Fuck. Woe is me. Got it. I like how a lot of the sound effects are straight out of the original game. The little noise it makes when you hit enemies. The noise it makes when you pick up hearts. Well, you usually can't hear the hitting enemy noises unless it's an enemy that actually survives the hit. There it was. Oh, come on! I was supposed to be... I was supposed to go over my head and not kill me. Was it because I was attacking? Did that give me a larger profile? I'm gonna give him the item crash next time I see him. Tried to duck at the end there, but it didn't work. Stop it! Haha, item crash, fuckers. That was a massive waste, but I don't care. It felt good. Revenge! Revenge is mine. Yeah, well, the Belmont walk cycles are bad. So was Alucard's, though. He actually walked exactly like this. Or does he do the same arm pump, anyway? And this guy. Get fucked. That was useless. Alright, hold on. Nope, I can't duck under it at all. Fuck. In other Castlevanias, you can usually duck over the high-flying axe. Then you just have to destroy the low-flying axes in your set. Well, at least we got good tunes. Well, Castlevania always was one of the original Get Good games. Learn the level, learn the enemy patterns, learn how to fight them. Get good. You're gonna have to anticipate his shots and strike low or high. There we go. Got him. Figures we were right at the end of the level. And that's where we keep dying. Typical. Somebody give me an axe. I need an axe. What if they remade Dark Souls into a Metroidvania? I would play that, although I would just prefer another Dark Souls game that's like Dark Souls, honestly. But I still love me some Metroidvania. Actually, here's what they need to do. Hold on, wait. This guy. What would be ideal is if another company came along and asked FromSoft, hey, we want to make a Metroidvania-style game that's set in the Dark Souls universe. That's what we need to have happen. That would work. Because I love me some Dark Souls and I love me some Metroidvania. Or, another alternative option we could do. Katie, I take your suggestion and I counter with this other suggestion. What if somebody made a game set in Castlevania that played like Dark Souls? Think about that. Ow. You know what? Here, have some holy water, asshole. I'd have an item crash. Holy rain. Why not have both? I agree. Let's have both. Although I have to disagree about Dead Cells, because Dead Cells is... I keep hearing people compare Dead Cells to calling it a Souls kind of game, and I disagree. It's nothing like Dark Souls. Except for the fact that it has a dodge roll. That's the only similarity. It's not Souls at all. Oh, I don't need that now, but... Oh, there we go. Got our boomerang cross. Is every Belmont a priest? No, none of them is. But they are holy warriors. I would say that they're more like paladins, in a way. But they're leather armor wearing, whip fighting paladins. Well, the whip thing, for the longest time, didn't really make a lot of sense. But that's one thing Lords of Shadow did well. Like, I didn't like a lot of Lords of Shadow, but it was too much like God of War. Didn't really feel like Castlevania anymore, but I like what they did with the... They at least explained why you're fighting evil with a whip. And the reason was that that version of the whip was actually like a mechanical weapon that was a cross, and then a bladed chain came out of the cross. And that was the whip. So it made sense because it was a holy weapon. And also a bladed chain. Come on. I mean, this is already like a Morning Star, but... Alright, werewolf just Ryu'd our ass into death. Continue. How far back am I gonna be now? Oh my god. Turns out we actually have a set number of lives per stage. They're not telling us how many we have. Oh my god, Katie. Playing a leather-clad armor, whip-wielding paladin in Ravenloft? Ugh. That would be peak Castlevania right there. I love the way that thing sounded like a woman moaning. That was the werewolf throwing a Ryu fireball at me. I don't know why it sounds like that, but it does. Alright, axe guy. What do you got? And I need a pot roast hidden in a wall right now. Anybody got some wall pot roast for me? Yeah. I'm dead. That eyeball just looked me to death. Somebody explain to me why an eyeball touching my foot kills me. It's video games, that's why. Played Hyrule Wars at one point, and your girlfriend was asking you why all the female characters were moaning. Because of anime, that's why. That's the answer to that question. I mean, Zelda's not normally an anime version of Zelda, but Hyrule Warriors is absolutely anime style. No denying it. I mean, there's a little girl who's a ancient sage with a weird book magic that's totally anime style. There's a magical girl character. Try to tell me that game's not anime. Can't. Having a literal Achilles heel, yeah. I'm Achilles Belmont. Then again, that was always a feature of older video games. Enemies didn't have to do attacks, they just had to touch you. I mean, technically that happened in Symphony of the Night as well. Whoa. Gee. I've never seen a locked door before. Interesting. I don't know what that's going to do. I do know I'm about to die. Also, there's mysterious wall meat here. Let's put this mysterious wall meat into our face. Aha, sucker. Don't lose your head! Oh, too late. Let's just bug out of here. By the way, that Minotaur thing that was chasing us around, you notice how when it hit the wall, its head came off? There's another Castlevania game. I think it was one of the Nintendo DS ones, where that thing shows up as a headless zombie Minotaur dragging itself after you. So that's like a little tie-in. Come on. Aha! Threw the key into the wood door. Oh shit, what's going on? You a bad man? Maria. Hey girl. Speaking of magical girl anime. Item get.
Who are you, mister?
God.
A good guy?
I am Richter Belmont, vampire hunter. And you are?
My name's Maria Renard. I heard all about you from the net. I came here to beat some bad men, but I got caught. My family are vampire hunters too, so I guess that means we should be friends now.
Sure, friends. Maria, you're too young for this. You just let the big hunter here take care of that bad man, okay?
Oh, you don't know anything. I can handle this just fine.
Oh god, that was painful. Oh, the voice acting. Oh god, so painful. That was the worst. Very anime, though. Also, I don't know why she's calling people bad man. She's supposed to be 12 years old. 12-year-olds don't walk around talking about bad man. Whatever. I don't know what that did either. Like, what happens now that we've... Does the fact that we found her affect the game somehow? I don't know. I don't even have a sub-weapon right now. Oh, this sucks. I mean, Richter's voice acting was pretty bad too, but that's one trope in anime that it's always bothered me, is like the overly bubbly, giggly for no reason female characters. It's like, the worst. Why? Why anime? Why do you have to be like this? Alright, time to get killed by a werewolf again. Might as well use item crashes like nuts on this guy, because we're just gonna... If I try to conserve hearts, I'm just gonna die and lose them anyway. Have that! Oh shit, that costs too much, I can't do it twice. I'm sitting here trying to do it again and it's just... nothing's happening, and I die. Alright, it costs 20 hearts to do that. Might as well. I'll save it though. I'll save it when I'm losing the fight real bad. Ah, shit. Speaking of which, I'll save it when I'm losing the fight real bad, and I immediately get smacked a couple times. No, get off me. Anger Rain. I almost had him. Mystery wall mate, the same thing you'll find in a truck stop toilet seat. That's mystery something. I don't know if meat's the right word, but it's probably some sort of life form. I don't know how to predict that wall movement. No. What are you doing? Get away from me, you freak. Ah, no. Get off. Bad touch. You get attacked by very handsy furry. Which I guess is a bit of a redundant statement in some cases. Gotcha, motherfucker. Die. The guy turns back into a man and it crumbles. Did it. And stage 2 is tough, but I bet stage 3 will be way easier. I'm gonna pause for a second though, guys. Let's all take a real quick break.